Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Tyler. This is going to be a video request, and it was a good one. And I'm going to do this right quick because it was concerning family borrowing money from you. So, for all of those who have been through the past experience, or you might be going through it right now, to where a family member or more who has borrowed money from you, and then this is the same family member who has not even paid you back anything, or sometimes it might be a family member that had paid little payments with you, but they're going all the way around the bush, giving you all sorts of excuses in order not to pay you that particular money back. I'm going to tell all of you something, that whenever that you have an experience like this, you got to understand something. Let it be a lesson to you. And you know the reason why is simply because in this day and time, whenever that it comes to money being lent, one family member got a mentality of, all right, you're going to pay this money right here. And you got another family member thinking, all right, we're family. This is what family is supposed to do. We're supposed to sacrifice for each other. We're supposed to do for each other. We're supposed to be loyal for each other. They're not even thinking about, all right, the lending mentality. In other words, it's two different family members that got two different mentalities. So whenever that the one family member don't meet the standard of paying that money back or whatever because of some type of agreement that one had, it breaks the whole structure up. And you know the reason why is simply because it's two different mentalities going two different ways, and it's causing a family breakup, and then it's causing family conflict, and it's causing family chaos. And some family members take it so far to where whenever that they don't get their money paid back, they immediately go to court on it. But however, I'm going to tell all of you, if you have experienced a family member or more that has not paid the money back to you, you're going to have to let this be a hidden lesson to you. Because I'm going to tell you, going down the road whenever that one has a payback mentality, it's just going to lead you extremely mad, upset, and extremely frustrated. Because in this day and time, whenever it comes to family, it's two conflicts. One conflict is we're family. The other one conflict, I gave you this money to borrow, so pay it back. So it ain't going to be nothing but conflict there. But if you want to ease the conflict after learning the lesson, you are going to have to replace your mindset. Rather than having the payback mentality, you are going to have to tell that family member, whenever that particular family member asks you for money or whatever, if this family member have asked you for money in the past, rather than lending that money, you're going to have to tell that particular family member, all right, you're going to have to start working for it. How much work it should be, that's only determining on what you think it should be. Because when you start having the mentality, well, you're going to work for it, either that family member is going to say, well, how come I shouldn't? You're going to have to stand on it. Point blank. You're going to have to stand on saying, you're going to have to work for this particular money before I give it to you. Or you can just go the easy route and say no, and then go through all of the questions or whatever. But like me personally, my route is work for it. If you don't want to work for it, go find somebody else to go get the money from. And also, I'm going to say this. And for all of those who are in a situation to where you want to help a family member, but you say, all right, pay me back this money later or whatever. And then that same family member rejects your offer, and then that family member wants to either get a 401k or figure this problem out on their own, or get a loan from another bank in order to solve their financial problem or whatever. Let them do what they going to do, because they need to learn by their own problems. If they make a mistake, let them learn from their mistakes. And some of them have to repeat the same cycle before they realize something or whatever. Let them reject your offer. It ain't gonna hurt you just because that particular family member rejected your offer or whatever. So I'm gonna tell all of you, whenever that it comes to family borrowing or whatever, put yourself in the category, in the mindset saying, work for this in order to get the money rather than paying back, because you're gonna go through a whole lot of frustrations trying to harass, and then that person just gonna beat around the bush or whatever with you, giving you all sorts of excuses, and a lot of times you ain't even gonna hear from that family member like 4 or 5 months or so, because that family member like So I'm gonna go on ahead and cut this video short. All of you have a great and wonderful day and evening.